I hope you're well, and I really hope you had a really good Christmas. And from me and my family, I wish you all a happy new year. So, sorry guys, it's been quite a while. I'll be honest with you all, I haven't quit the channel or anything like that. I've just been far too busy with work, and obviously with the family, just understaffed at work basically, and yeah, hardly had any free time. When I say free time, I have been filming. I've done like 5-6 videos. I just haven't edited any of the videos, which I have just started now. This is the first time using Final Cut Pro. Quite scary coming from iMovie, I'll be honest with you. But yeah, so this is an intro for an intro basically. 'Cause the original intro, this video you're watching now, guys, this was filmed back in July, August time. But yeah, just to let you guys know, I'll also be uploading a new video this coming Friday. Then we'll go one next week, and we'll just keep going on from there. But yeah, I hope you all guys are well, and let's go on to the original intro. Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. So I'll be honest, I have been back off holiday for about 2 weeks, but this is the first spare bit of time I've had to come down the unit and crack on with the Audi A1. Just before I went away, I did try my best to get another video on the channel, which I was doing the wiring. If you remember rightly, it had a load of broken wires just down here. So what happened is I was on the plane for nearly 4 hours just to pass some of the time. I was just deleting some photos and video on my phone, as if you don't know, I do film on my iPhone, thinking that it's all backed up on iCloud. Well, pretty much 80% of that footage is gone. So I'll just post a quick clip here, what I do have, and then I'll just show you what I have done. So as you know from the previous videos, this car does have some broken wires. That's why the car's not running at the minute. So I've prepared the wires. I'll be using solder, some flux. I've got a Milwaukee soldering iron, some heat shrink. When everything's all finished, then I'll use the wiring harness tape, which is the felt material one. So I'm going to get cracking on, and hopefully this car will be running in this video. Yes, I am annoyed I have lost the footage, but it's just one of those things, what can I do? So yeah, I just know now, don't delete anything until I've posted that video. Here's the wires all now fully repaired. And as you can see, I've then used the engine harness tape, which it just makes it look like it's never been touched, which is the whole point. I originally thought that this is the engine harness plug, by the way. I originally thought it was broken this side of the plug, which is the car loom, but no, it was broken on this side. So yeah, that's all repaired. I have had to buy a brand new battery, as the original one wouldn't take a charge, it was fully dead. So the original one was an AGM battery 027, that's what I've got here, from GSF, £107, it's got a 3-year guarantee. And I've also got the correct airbag for this Audi A1. I think I paid £170, this is not brand new, it's a second-hand item, but in brilliant condition, as I've seen many for sale, where this ring just here, all scratched up, etc. So I've got the one that come with the dashboard kit to put on eBay when I get a minute. But yeah, it comes with the harness, as well as, if you remember, the original one was melted to the airbag. Before I fit the new battery, I might as well fit the steering wheel airbag now, as obviously the battery's not connected. So it's nice and simple. 2 wires, this little black plug just here, and the yellow plug plugs onto the squib just here. So both plugs are now connected. It's just a matter of literally just pushing this airbag on, and you'll hear it clip in place. So that's the steering wheel airbag now installed, and it's nice and secure. So it's now time to connect the battery up and see if this car will start. Fingers crossed. Battery's now connected. Now time to see if this car starts up. I'm not going to plug in Diagnostics first. I'll do that. If it don't start, obviously I'll need to plug it in, but we'll try and do it without. So here we go. Ready? 3, 2, 1. I'm absolutely chuffed the Audi A1 is running, and honestly the engine sounds sweet on this one, so a proper result. And as you know, it was the broken wires why this car wasn't running. So because this battery is in the front in the engine bay on this particular A1, it does not have a pyro fuse. If the battery's in the boot, which some Audi A1s are, they have a pyro fuse, which when they blow from when the airbags go off, that it cuts the electric to the starter motor. So, but yeah, I'm absolutely chuffed. Engine sounds sweet. Just letting it get up to temperature. And obviously I still have some lights on the dashboard, but as you know, the airbag light was on because I didn't have the steering wheel airbag, which I do now. Obviously I haven't plugged in Diagnostics yet to clear the code. So I've got the airbag light, engine management, the power steering in red, so it's not working at all, it's being turned off, and it's a proper workout at the minute. And as you can see, that is the headlight on the front passenger side, as it don't have one plugged in. So I'll get the Diagnostics plugged in. It's slowly getting up to temperature already. So the Diagnostics now plugged in. I'm just currently doing a health report, so that's going through every single module on this car, looking for fault codes. So I'll see what it's come up with. It'll be the same as what we had last time, and I'll just clear the codes and see what comes back. It's nearly done now. It's going quite quick today. So the same fault codes. I'll see what happens. Obviously some of the headlight ones will come back up. Obviously the headlight's not plugged in. Same with the fog lights. And obviously I had one airbag code left, which was the steering wheel airbag. So yeah, it's time to clear the fault codes. So I'm just going to rescan the car on the full health report. So these are the fault codes we have left. So obviously I've got the ones for the headlight on the passenger side and both side front fog lights. We've got the crash shut off, which is for the power steering, which we're going to do in a second. And just headlight range control, which is the passenger side. So all the fault codes we did have are now gone and cleared, which is brilliant news. So just because all those broken wires. So I'll get on to, one last thing. The horn is now working correctly as well. I'll just start the car up. So now the only fault, not fault codes, the only light I've got on the dash when the camera focuses is for the power steering and obviously the headlight. So we're getting there now, finally. Now on to the power steering. So I'm going to go on to system selection. It's in module 44, power steering. I need to log into this. So obviously I can read the fault codes on this particular module, as I'll just demonstrate. But if you try and clear that, it will not clear, as you can see. So I need to log into the actual module itself. The code on this particular A1 is 17580, as you can see. Login success. Then I'll go on to basic settings. So I'm just going to reset all the adaptations. Finish correctly, stop, exit that one. That's finished correctly as well. Same with that one. You can't do them all at once, so I'm just doing one at a time. Now I'll try and clear the fault code now. Right, as you can see, P160900 is now cleared, but as you can see, there's no basic settings for the steering angle sensor and the left to right, the lock stops, which now I need to basically teach the car what those values are. Yeah, so that's how you clear the fault code P160900. Literally Log into module 44. Obviously on this car the pin code was 17580. Not all VAG cars are the same code. Just for an example, Volkswagen Ups 2012 to 15 are one particular code, and 15 onwards is a totally different code. So most decent diagnostics will tell you the pin code for that particular vehicle you plugged in. If not, you just need to find out which code you need to log in, so then you can perform basic settings on the power steering module. So that's why that fault code cleared, and then I gained 3 more fault codes due to, obviously, I've performed basic settings, which erases all the calibrations, obviously on the G85, which is the steering angle sensor, and the lock stop. So to clear those fault codes, all you need to do is drive the car. That will clear the steering angle sensor and the lock stops. Turn the steering wheel all the way to the left, hold it 5 to 10 seconds, then all the way to the right, same again, 5 to 10 seconds, then into the middle, just wait a few seconds. That fault code will then clear. If it doesn't, do the same thing, but start from right to left, then to the middle. The only reason I'm not showing you that now and driving the car is because I don't have a battery tray currently in the car. So the battery was just sitting on top of the gearbox fork. That's just because obviously I just wanted to know if the car starts from repairing the wires. So I will clear those codes once the car's built back up. Literally that will take 2 seconds to do, but I just thought I'd show you guys how to clear that fault code. So you would have just seen that I've collected all the parts from TPS. That was just before I went on holiday, just to make sure nothing was on back order. A couple of bits was, but nothing that would stop the rebuild. So yeah, all these parts are genuine Audi from TPS Peterborough. The big bag's the front bumper. I'm just showing you guys now because obviously once this video is done, this car's going for paint, and obviously you won't see these parts obviously in primer as they are now. That's the front wing, passenger side. Got bonnet hinges, wing brackets, the lower headlight bracket, headlight washer jet, loads of little brackets as well. That's the passenger side, radiator, air guide, top piece for the chassis leg, the fog light grille for the passenger side. Just that was 175 quid, not cheap. There weren't any second hand on eBay. I think this is another trim for the bumper. I do have the fog light, that was on back order, that's at home now. So was the wheel arch liner and one more piece. Front panel, another piece that goes on the bottom of the bumper, screws into the front panel, and a bonnet. And the bonnet's just here. So yeah, I've got all the parts now. So the only second-hand parts I'm using on this car was the dashboard kit, front crash bar, and the, what else was it? The front grille for the bumper, the actual main where the Audi emblem is. Everything else is brand new. So the Audi A1's now pretty much ready to go to the body shop. I've just got to do a couple more little bits which I can do off camera. I didn't get enough time this evening. That's drain the fluids from the rad pack, get my friends to come round to degas the air conditioning, as the rad pack and obviously the condenser, there is no damage, which is brilliant news. Same as the radiator fan, it's all good, so that's good that there's no more hidden damage. I've started moving some of the wires over off the top of the chassis leg, and literally there is no more damage than I thought. So top of the chassis leg, replace the end cap, and yeah, so which is really good news. So that's going to be an end for today's video. Do appreciate you guys for watching. If you did like today's video, smash that like button, as it really does help with the YouTube algorithm. And if you're not subscribed, please consider subscribing and clicking the bell icon to get notification when I post a new upload.